Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Susanna Kankaanpää, and I work in the Helsinki Region Environmental Services. Until the end of last year, we were the Helsinki Metropolitan Area Council, but due to organizational change, we not only changed our organization, but also our name. I also work in the Julia 2030 project, Climate Change in the Helsinki Region Mitigation and Adaptation. The Helsinki Metropolitan Area has a climate change mitigation strategy in place. The objective of the strategy is to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions per capita by 39% by the year 2030. And the Julia 2030 project is one means to reach that target. So the project objective is to ensure an eco-efficient and good urban environment for today's and of course for future generations, children as well. In the spring of 2007, the millionth citizen of the metropolitan area was born. She was a baby girl, and to honor the occasion, our project was named Julia. And here is our Julia baby, who poses as a model for our communications materials. In our video, we follow her and her choices as she grows up. Okay, the project started at the beginning of last year and will go on until the end of 2011. The overall budget is about 2.1 million euros. Helsinki Region Environmental Services, that's the HSY there, is the coordinating beneficiary of the project. Okay, the overall aim of the project is reducing greenhouse gas emissions in the operations of the cities of the metropolitan area. To do this, we develop tools for monitoring of greenhouse gas emissions for public, business and private use. Also a network of eco-support persons is created within the partner municipalities. And also to prepare to adapt to climate change in the region is an aim in the project. But lucky for me, the target area is the Helsinki metropolitan area, and that's where we all are now. That also includes two other municipalities, neighboring municipalities, Kirkkonummi and Kerava. And also these municipalities, Helsinki, Espoo, Vantaa, Kauniainen, Kirkkonummi and Kerava are partners in the project, as well as Finnish Environmental Institute and the Helsinki Region Transport Services Authority. And as I have already said, the Helsinki Region Environmental Services Authority is the coordinating beneficiary. Anyway, here we come to the project. So the use and development of CO2 calculators for the 4 areas here is the aim in the project. The 4 areas are public procurement, transport, waste flows and public premises. Communication, awareness raising and dissemination of the results is a central and large part of the project. And the target groups are decision makers, personnel and eco-support persons of the municipalities, the residents of the municipalities, and also in Finland in general and other EU countries. And the aim is to monitor and reduce CO2 emissions. Now I'll tell you shortly about the sub-projects we have. Firstly, about public procurement. In the project, 4 to 6 services or goods are chosen, either because they are large in quantities in procurement or because they are large sources of greenhouse gas emissions. For those goods and services, first of all, common environmental criteria is created, and then the greenhouse gas emission calculation tools are developed for comparison of tenders. In the public premises sub-project, a tool for estimation of greenhouse gas emissions of public premises is created. The tool will be used in about 35 pilot premises. These premises include schools, daycare centers, swimming halls, and offices. Then about 200 eco-support persons will be trained. Their task is to guide and motivate staff in their working places for climate-friendly means of working. And then incorporating the main aim is to incorporate energy conservation, waste prevention, and climate-friendly practices into these organizations' everyday work. And then in the transport sub-project, a CO2 calculator is added to the journey planner. Do you know what a journey planner is? It's an internet-based service provided by the Helsinki region transport services, where you can put your point of departure and then your destination, and then the service gives you the most efficient and convenient way to get there by public transportation. And then also in the transport project, models for households for assessing emissions from their traveling and commuting will be developed. And the overall aim is to motivate residents to choose climate-friendly modes of transportation. We also have a waste flow management part that develops calculation of CO2 emissions from waste management processes, and also develops models for predicting municipal waste volumes. Well, communication is a central part. We have a website that presents all the results of the project, and the address is there. Most of the project materials will be produced in Finnish and English.